A smart decision can fail, and a foolish decision can work. That single fact confuses almost everyone, because most people judge thinking by the ending. If the result looks good, they call the choice wise. If the result looks bad, they call it stupid. But life does not work like a clean scoreboard, because luck is always sitting at the table, whether you planned for it or not. That is why thinking in bets matters. It forces you to think with more precision, more humility, and less illusion. The book does not teach you how to predict everything. It teaches you how to think well. When certainty is unavailable, information is incomplete, and the future refuses to behave. In other words, it teaches you how adults should think, but often do not. The first shift is separating decision quality from outcome. Instead of asking, "Did this work?" ask, "Given what I knew at the time, was this a strong choice?" That question matters because bad outcomes can come from good thinking, and good outcomes can come from reckless thinking. If you judge everything by the result alone, you will keep learning the wrong lessons, and over time, that becomes expensive. The next shift is learning to think in probabilities, not absolutes. Not "this will happen," but "this is likely, possible, unlikely, dangerous, or worth testing." That kind of language sounds less dramatic, but it is far more honest. And honest thinking is usually better thinking. It leaves room for uncertainty, forces you to see risk more clearly, and keeps you from becoming emotionally attached to one neat story about the future. Then comes the part many people resist: updating fast when new evidence appears. A lot of people treat changing their mind like weakness, when in reality, it is often a sign of intellectual strength. The real weakness is staying loyal to a bad assumption just because pride does not want to look inconsistent. That is why your circle matters too. You need people who can challenge your reasoning, question your logic, and expose blind spots without turning disagreement into ego combat. So make it practical. Before a major decision, write 3 lines. What do I know? What am I assuming? And what is the percentage chance I am wrong? That one habit creates immediate clarity. It slows overconfidence, sharpens judgment, and makes you more honest with yourself. Because the goal is not to sound certain. It is to think clearly while uncertainty is still in the room. And that is a real advantage in leadership, money, strategy, and everyday life. The smartest people are not those who predict everything. They are the ones who make better bets and keep learning after the result.